year, so we were both kind of experiencing it at the
Yeah.
same time. But I mean, each game, like there was there's never one game that it's like, oh, this is gonna be like an easy win. Like, I mean, I think that's what makes it so fun too, is like every game is so competitive, and being able to play against the best in the country too is something we always like really look forward to.
Yeah. And I think having a chance against those really good teams too, because even though it wasn't always an easy game, like it wasn't always they had a guaranteed win either. Like we always put up a good fight against every team.
Is there a team that has given you guys the most trouble that you are most looking forward to trying to beat next season?
Um, Personally, I think one of the most fun games we had, and especially like they had a great crowd too in their gym, was at BYU. And I mean, they're a great team, great program, and they're just a great time to play. So I think we're excited to run that back and
Yeah, I would
have another
agree.
shot at that. Yeah.
Gotcha.
They take their volleyball very seriously in Utah, don't they? Utah and
Yes.
BYU.
Yes, they do.
The BYU crowd, for every sport, it looks crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, their gym was rocking when we went
Yeah.
there.
Like,
Yeah.
you couldn't even like hear yourself talk. It was crazy.
Is that an adjustment, knowing like how much bigger the crowds are around the conference, and how important, how big volleyball is in the Big 12?
Yeah, I think the bigger the crowd though, the more fun it is to play and the easier it is to just like let go and just like have fun with your teammates.
I agree. I mean, like we had some really good crowds this past season too. And like one that stands out is we had like our kids night,
Yeah.
our grade school night, and it was just a great time. Like the team we were playing, they were like, you could tell they were taken aback by how many young kids were in Cincy gear in the stands. So it was awesome. Yeah.
Better
We
volleyball
kinda-
atmospheres, ACC or Big 12?
Oh, I'm going Big 12. Yeah, for sure.
we kind of touched on Coach Tomich, but what is it about how she approached the transition and kind of got to know you guys, or the coaching style that she's already showed, that made you guys buying into her program now? What did she do that made that easy to do?
I think her really getting to know us as people first and not just as players made it a lot easier to transition with her because she really cares about what we're doing outside of volleyball and it's not just all about what we can do in the gym.
I agree. I think that was huge. And like she also takes time to like meet with us individually on like a weekly basis, which was super nice. And I think too, like I kind of mentioned before, like she had very clear like standards and goals for us to meet this spring, which it was nice to see it like laying out in front of us, like what we need to meet, which made it super, super easy and easy to adapt to as well.
Sydney, you
Is
played
there-
it. You
Go
played at UNC, and then you come to Cincinnati, and then you have the coaching change. So, is something that you're hoping for is just a little bit of stability and kind of have kind of the same program for maybe 2 seasons in a row here? Is that one of your goals?
Yeah, that's for sure a goal. I mean, I really love to see like where we're going to as a program and as a team. Like, I mean, the girls have been fantastic since I've been here, and same with all the coaching staff. So I've really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Tell us about the system. What are you guys expecting to look different? What are some things that are going to be similar? How do you guys feel? I know you haven't had a ton of gym time, but you had like the spring practices. How does it feel as an outside hitter? Or are you looking to be a little bit more aggressive, or what's the style?
Yeah, I mean, something that we've talked about going in this spring is like we want as hitters and we like want our system to be able to like trust us to like take like rips at everything. So like I mean our back row, like Lilly, like this spring has been completely relentless. Like no balls hitting the floor is like something that Coach Tomich really like emphasizes and like has us like practicing daily. And I think like that's something that's raised in our gym, like the level of like grittiness, I would say. So I think that's something to look for. And then we're super excited. Something that will look different is all of our new girls who will be joining, and we're super excited to have them here in June.
Yeah,
You guys
I would
brought in
agree.
some. You guys brought in some transfers. Can you talk a little bit about what kind of expectations you have for them, or how they're going to kind of fit into your team?
I mean, we just expect them to. I mean, honestly, like she said, Coach Tomich has a bunch of standards for us just to
Mhm.
try to meet those. But we also understand that it's a transition and a change for them too. But as summer goes on, just to try to meet where we're at so we can build a good like foundation and team culture with everybody.
Gotcha.
How's life as a back row libero DS in this system?
It's really good. Like she said, like the effort and just like the relentlessness that we've built through the spring, like I feel like me personally, like I've grown so much with these new coaches and just like being able to trust them helps me to be able to take my game to a whole different level.
Diving a lot of
Yes.
big question, Lily. Do you wear the knee pads underneath your knees or over your knees? I have this argument with my daughter literally every time she walks off the floor and says, my knee hurts. And I say, that's because your knee pad is below your knees.
I mean, mine are pretty on my knees. And I also tape under my knees because I get burns all the time from the ground, but I also wear leggings a lot. So I put a lot of padding on my knees because those guys love to bleed during practice a lot.
I tell her if they wanted you to wear shin guards, they would give you shin guards. They give you knee pads to take care of your knees. I don't want to hear about your knees hurting because you dive all the time as a libero.
Oh, that's funny.
So obviously, his daughter Kelsey is a big volleyball player, and there's a lot of people who are trying to get to the college ranks and reach the level that you guys are at now. As players with multiple years of experience in college, what would be your message to the 15, 16-year olds that want to make it to the Division I level or just college at all? And or what would you guys tell yourselves if you could go back in time and give yourselves advice about how to kind of navigate that process?
Yeah, I think our club did a really good job at from a really young age, like instilling in us like you're gonna do it for yourself. Like if you like
Hmm.
wanna like make it to the next level, like you have to be the one like wanting to get extra reps, like weight lift, like everything like that. So I think like from a young age we like really had that like in us. So I that'd be my biggest piece of advice is just like if it is a goal for you, like you're the only one who can like get yourself in the long run like to that place you want to be. So just putting
Hmm.
in the work.
Did you
I
guys
would
get
say
to meet?
also, oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think also learning to be uncomfortable. I think coming into
Hmm.
college, that's something I wasn't really expecting, and it's just a little bit of a transition. Uh, but I think that's something that I would tell my younger self is just to like be okay with that.
Gotcha.
Did you guys get to meet Jordan last year when she was around? And if so, what was that like meeting an Olympian, a gold medalist?
It was awesome. Like honestly, like she's such an inspiration. Like we were saying, like literally like days after meeting her, we were like fangirling so hard. We were like, oh my gosh, like she's just the best and like she's so cool. It was a great experience.
Yeah, I mean, I like since we've grown up here, like I came to watch her. Like I had pictures with her from when I was in like seventh grade. So getting to actually see her in person and like talk to her, I literally still feel like she's a celebrity.
That's awesome.
Do you still stay connected to the high schools that you guys went to, Notre Dame and Turpin? Do you still keep in contact? And do Sydney, you got a couple state titles. You let them know. Come on, girls, just pick it up.
Yeah, yeah. Me and my one of my best friends, she plays at Louisville University for volleyball actually. We just ran a camp of like 85 girls, like future NDA pandas. So it was really fun to lead, and we love giving back any chance we get. Like I love that school. So yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I keep in contact with everyone from high school still, and I have a lot of family that also goes to my high school. Yeah.
I bet I
You-
know like 4 or 5 of those girls that were at your camp. My daughter's played with like 4 or 5 that are going to end up at Notre Dame.
Oh,
So
that's so fun. Yeah, no, it was
yeah.
a great time, and everyone worked really hard. It was really enjoyable. Yeah.
You guys kind of both took different tracks to Cincinnati, but the bird's eye view, why did you choose the Bearcats? Was it just kind of a homecoming thing, or was there other levels that made you guys want to come back?
Me personally, I just wanted a bigger opportunity because I was committed to a different school before, and
Mhm.
it didn't feel right anymore. And after like meeting the girls and everything, I just like had a feeling that this was like the right place for me to be. It's just we have a different kind of culture here with the girls.
I was gonna say too, like when I was in the portal and I was talking to coaches, like going on visits, like this is the place. Like obviously I am from here, but like I've honestly not visited anywhere that has a culture like we do here. And like as a volleyball team, yes, but as a whole athletic program as well. Like it's honestly not like anything I've ever seen. Like I mean, I think we preach unity here and like everyone really stands with that. So I mean, it was a easy decision for me to come back. Yeah. And I've loved every
Yeah.
second of it.
Yeah. That's awesome. Where
Mhm.
else can you be on a stream on 513 day and have dogs barking in the background? This is a pretty special culture we have here.
Seriously, seriously.
I think the mailman just drove by. He's not a big fan of the mailman, so he's got to let him know that I'm inside the house behind this window, but if I could get out, you would be in big trouble. Do you ever let them know like the Northern Kentucky side's the better side of Greater Cincinnati?
Oh
my
yeah,
gosh.
all the time. All the
God's
time.
country.
Oh yeah. Kentucky on top.
I won't tell you where
That's
I went.
awesome.
I went to Lloyd.
Oh,
Volleyball not a
okay.
big thing at Lloyd. Anything else, Aaron? You got anything?
I am not well versed in volleyball. I would be doing them a disservice.
I tried my best.
You did all right, Keegan. You did all right.
Thank you.
6'1" or 5'2".
Here's one. I've got daughters. They are 3 and 1. If they were to get into volleyball, what age do you get into volleyball?
Ooh. You got in later, didn't you?
Yeah.
I got in early. I was playing club at 10.
Yeah, I didn't play club till I was 13. I played a lot of other sports.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I have a lot of friends too at the same level who like started playing at 14, but I mean, for me it was easy and it was nice to start young.
I think it depends on also like how much you prioritize your other sports too. Like if you're fully into just volleyball, then I think the younger you go, it's easier. But if you have other sports you prioritize too, then it can wait maybe a little bit.
I feel like I nailed it because that was the most passionate answer I think you guys gave. So yes.
I would say like 10 or 11 probably would it seem like the girls that started earlier, it feels like there's less development that takes place. I know we were on a 13s team a 14s team this year where a couple of the girls were new, and it was like you're kind of with the girls that have had a couple years experience, you're kind of dragging them to get them up to speed on the more than the physical stuff, like the terminology and what you're trying to run and all that good stuff.
Well, I figured I needed to know the answer because my 3-year-old is topping all of the charts for height, weight. Like they said she's on her own curve.
Let's go.
It's crazy.
6'1" or 5'2".
Ooh. Honest, I mean either. I say 6'1" though.
Yeah, I would agree.
Me and Aaron are just like
Lily,
it's a foreign language.
Lily, you don't look too confident in that. Like you she
We
wants
talked
to
about
say
this
5'2".
earlier.
Yeah,
we were actually talking about this earlier.
No, I think it's a lot more reliable having like the same person you get every ball from. Because back in the day, I was also a hitter.
Yeah, she was.
So I can say that that's what I would prefer.
She was a beast too. Yeah.
Switching every 3 rotations can't be fun. Having a different setter every 3 turns. Yeah. These guys are lost now. We lost them. All right, ladies. Thanks so much. We really appreciate it. And tell everybody why they should get out and see you guys this fall.
Let's go. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. There we go. A little volleyball talk. It's a good question, Aaron. It is a.
I wouldn't have guessed 10. And her saying that was the early age. I would have guessed far sooner because you get these kids in soccer at like what 3-4 years old. So that makes
Yeah,
sense.
but
It's a whole different skill set. Very
yes.
very different.